What's up, everybody? Welcome to Saturday Morning Rant Presents. I'm your host, Tim Nydell.
And I am Christian Ackerman.
Today's episode, I am very excited to give you guys because it's all about my favorite horror icon of all time, Jason Voorhees. Because today is what?
Friday the 13th!
Right, Friday the 13th.
Kill. Kill.
So we're going to be talking about toys from the late 90s and toys just came out just a couple years ago.
Okay.
So for our first item, we're opening, it came from 1998 from McFarlane Toys.
McFarlane Toys. McFarlane's awesome.
They make amazing action figures.
Yes.
A lot of good Spawn stuff, that's for sure.
Good detail.
So yeah, as you can see here, they had Texas Chainsaw, they had Eve from Species 2, Freddy Krueger, of course, and Patrick from Species 2, and Jason Voorhees.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice little movie.
See, I have the Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Nice little movie poster made out of skulls and bones. I'm gonna, a lot of you fanboys are gonna hate on me. But, I mean, the frame is amazing. It's good quality right there. This movie here, Jason Goes to Hell, not one of my favorites. Probably, besides the remake that came out in the 2000s, probably my least favorite of the whole Friday the 13th series. But Kane Hodder was Jason, so I can't really complain. Because I love Kane. He's my favorite Jason of all time. Of course, who doesn't love Kane Hodder? So it's cool that we get the action figure of Kane Hodder right there. Got a little brochure because they want you to buy many things. Probably. I don't know what it is. Hold on.
Looks like a poster.
No, more advertisements.
Oh, yeah.
More advertisements right there.
Nice.
I mean, you can use it as a poster.
Oh, it's basically the same as the jacket on here.
Yeah. And then here, as you can see, let's pop some of these open.
Look at all the detail. There's even blood and...
Got the hatch. That's good quality, too.
Yeah.
I love that. It's got a nice shine to it and everything. It's got the blood on it. It's even got some chips on the blade there.
Nice.
Is that harpoon?
Nice.
The machete. It's really.
Oh, that's really shiny.
Yeah, that's really shiny.
The other ones have it. They made this thing shiny.
And here is Kane Hodder right there. Jason Voorhees. Yeah.
A lot of detail. It looks like it.
Yeah, no, it's really good detail.
Good detail.
Yeah, let's put a.
It looks like he's in the Elvis pose right now. It's like, Viva Las Vegas, I'm gonna kill ya. Look at that, all the detail.
And the shirt, I mean, it's not even on. You can see like gaps in his shirt there.
Yeah, it looks great. What an amazing detailed toy, actually. You can't call it a toy. You got to call it a collectible statue almost.
Oh, we are getting an incoming message that little noise means. Let's check that out.
Hi, Tim and Christian. It's Heidi Kozak. I heard you wanted to know if the water was cold when I jumped in the lake in Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Yes, it was freezing cold. It was really, really, really cold. And one really funny thing was, well, my character Sandra was supposed to be a swimmer. And so somehow I got it in my head that I was supposed to dive into the lake. But in actuality, John Buechler, our director, never told me I had to dive in to the lake. That was all just in my head that I thought I was supposed to do that. So I did the first take and I dive into the lake. And yes, the water is completely freezing. So I get out and John so kindly had like this trailer completely warmed up for me, and there were heaters and blankets, and he was so worried about me getting like, frostbite or something. And they bundled me all up, and we're sitting there and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you like warmed up now?" I'm like, "Are you sure you're all right?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And he's like, "Wow, I didn't know you were going to dive in." I'm like, what? Wait, what do you mean you didn't know I was going to dive in? I thought I was supposed to dive in. He's like, no, I just thought you were going to just, like, run in. Like, oh, so I didn't have to dive in? He's like, no. But too late. And he liked it, so he ended up using that take. Glad you love Friday the 13th. Bye.
Oh, so cool. Thank you so much, Heidi, for that message. I love that because I love Friday the 13th. And like she said, she played Sandra Casey in Friday the 13th Part 7, New Blood.
Okay.
So here's a couple of clips of her character.
You coming?
What are you doing?
Come on. You chicken.
You're crazy.
You need a formal invitation? Russell, party for two, right this way, please.
And the cool thing about New Blood is it was actually Kane Hodder's very first time playing Jason.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Okay.
So the next item we're opening is Friday the 13th, the Final Chapter action figure from NECA.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love the box.
Dude, this box.
It looks like a VHS.
Amazing. And of course it opens up to reveal the character.
Awesome.
And this came out in May of 2017. He's about 7 inches tall, the character.
Cool.
This Jason here was played by Ted White.
Ted White, okay.
Who was a huge stuntman, really. Because
Yeah.
he was doing stunts well before I was even born. Like, he doubled for even John Wayne, I think it was. He did stunts for Escape from New York and Roadhouse.
Okay, yeah.
So a lot of amazing movies under his belt.
Wow, you got the corkscrew.
Yeah, we'll talk more about the corkscrew in a minute, because there is a funny reason why the corkscrew is in here. All right.
I'm already liking how it looks, and
No,
I like how you
this
can switch out the heads.
It's so detailed.
And-
Of course, you got these things that I hate on the back. So here is good quality, kind of soft plastic. Not super soft, but it has a different feel to it.
That is awesome.
So he's got 25 points of articulation.
His mask looks like it comes
His
off.
mask does come off. Let's show that.
Even the other head, the mask comes off.
Yeah.
That is great.
Looks just like the movie. And it's a cool mask.
You got a tombstone, you have a cleaver, you have knives, you have corkscrew, machete, double-bladed axe, like basically a logger axe.
He's got this like jigsaw looking thing there.
Yep. Big old hacksaw with a big thread. Yeah, that's like a logger axe right there.
Machete. Not as shiny as the last one, but still
Boy,
very
it
cool.
sounded like metal when you threw it
Nah,
down.
just plastic.
Oh yeah, it is.
Pamela Voorhees.
The tombstone. That's good quality, isn't it? Oh wow.
Yeah. His other head, because this head is different than the other one. Because this one you can actually, I believe you can
They show you on the back.
put the cleaver or the machete
Sliced into it.
sliced into it. And if you remember the end of the movie, little Corey Feldman kills Jason. He falls down, and the blade goes through. And that's the end of the movie right there.
Nice.
I love the detail on these figures. I need to get more of these.
Yeah, he feels like. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, he even bends at the elbow. There you go.
We also got the knife there, and the corkscrew. Do you remember why the corkscrew is so great?
I don't remember now because it's been. I have to watch the movies again.
It's one of the best characters in the Friday the 13th franchise for me died from this corkscrew.
Okay.
So Jimmy was the character's name,
Okay.
played by Crispin Glover.
Okay.
Do you remember the dance?
How's he did the, I don't know, I forget the.
Yeah, here, I'll play the clip right now.
Hey, how come you turned that off?
He's a great actor, actually.
Yeah, he really is.
He's a great actor, hands down.
I've interviewed him like an hour-long interview years ago.
Oh, wow.
Very, very nice guy.
Yeah.
And I might try to get him again for the show here.
So if you're watching, he's very. He might be watching.
He might be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag him.
Okay. I'm a big fan.
Oh, we have another incoming message. Let's go check that out.
Hey Tim, hey Christian, how are you?
Good. So we wanted to know, what was it like being part of a Friday the 13th movie?
Well, being on any kind of film is always great fun. Friday the 13th, is especially fun. Who doesn't love being on a horror film?
Do you have a favorite moment that you can think of?
I think the thing that cracked me up the most, that was the most funny, is that watching people going through the lunch line with, like seeing Ron holding his head, or Dominic holding his arm, and people with, looking like they're dead and stuff, having their hamburger, I thought was quite amusing.
Now, rumor has it that your death scene had a lot more to it. Is that true? Was there more scenes shot?
I know that rumor has been around for a long time, but it's actually not even true. What I heard was that they had a scene where they actually took the garden shears and put them through my eyes. Well, to have done that, they would have had to give me a fake head. That never happened. All we had was the partial mask to make it look like the eyes were gouged out. But no, it was actually what we shot. What you saw is what we shot.
Nice. So what are you up to these days?
Well, right now I am both a director and producer. I also edit and films, music videos, that sort of thing. I've got 2 horror films coming up. One is a horror thriller that I'm working on, and another is a horror comedy.
Nice. And how can people follow you? How can they get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me at my email, which is deborah.voorhees1961@gmail.com. And also, probably the best place if you really want to communicate with me is I have a horror group. And it's on Facebook, and it's called Deborah Voorhees Shear Horror Group. And shear is spelled like garden shears through the eyes for obvious reasons, because that's how I died. As opposed to like sheer, scary kind of shear. So anyway, hey, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yes. Oh, that's so cool. She actually played Tina in Friday the 13th Part 5, which a lot of people didn't love Part 5 because I had like an imposter Jason.
Yeah.
I still think if you don't think of it that way, it's still got some great kills, some great scenes.
Scared me.
But Tina was one of my favorite girls from the whole franchise, so thank you so much, Deborah, for calling in. It's amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
So near the end of it, she was talking about how she makes her own horror movies.
I know. I was really interested in that, and guess what? We did that.
We did. Tell everybody the one of the last movies we just made.
We just made a movie called Carpenter.
With a K.
Yeah, with a K. And the name of our character is what?
Jacob Carpenter.
Jacob. And Tim played.
I played Carpenter.
Carpenter. It was his version of Jason.
I mimicked Kane Hodder for this one. I really tried to, become Kane Hodder for this killer. Yeah. And it's a fun movie. It's free on YouTube and now Amazon Prime.
And it's free on Amazon Prime, but you might have to watch commercials.
Oh, yeah.
But it is free.
Yeah, free on. So I will put all the links down below in the description. So definitely please check that out. Low budget, no budget movie. It's cheesy 80s fun. We really wanted to go back to the old 80s.
We did,
horror movie style.
All the kills, everything's real. Like everything you see on camera is all no CGI. It's all we really stayed true to the old 80s.
Yeah. And
shows.
Don't be turned off by me saying low budget. It's really good quality. High quality stuff, good audio, good video, great actors as well. So definitely check that out. And we're gonna play a trailer for the movie at the very end of this episode here. So stay tuned after our Patreon, scroll screen. for a trailer, so definitely check that out. And also make sure to go to our website, check out our merch page where we have this amazing shirts if you want to buy. We got our retro Saturday Morning Rewind shirt and the Raised by Cartoon shirts. We also have this shirt right here, which is our logo that you see behind me. And we also have these limited edition pins on the website as well. Only 100 made. I have about 60 left. I'm not going to make any more. So when they're gone for good. So of course, all the links are in the description below. We also have a Patreon campaign if you want to help us out financially, because doing these shows is definitely not cheap. These toys are not free. Right now, at least, they're not free.
No.
So if you want to help us out and when you want us to do more of these shows, go check out our Patreon campaign. $5 a month will get your name in the credits. So stay tuned after each episode to see those credits. And $30 a month gets everything. Name on the website, name in the podcast that I do, scrolling name at the end of the show, and you get to ask a celebrity a question each month on the podcast.
That's totally worth it.
So, of course, all links in the description below. Okay, so for our final item, something I never knew existed at all, we have the sexy Jason.
It's a girl Jason.
Let's show everybody this.
She's in that fashion pose.
Yeah.
It's like this is the axe, the 1 and 2.
So this is like it's called a horror bishoujo, I think. A horror bishoujo. I'm horrible at foreign languages. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it means.
This came up for Freddy vs. Jason, so I'm assuming this is early 2000s.
Okay. Yeah.
I
remember watching that in the theater with my brother.
So let's open this up.
It's like cosplay a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Okay, she has an axe.
I'm gonna grab that piece.
Do you ever feel weird buying weird toys like this or mannequins?
Well, the good thing is eBay exists for a reason.
Look at that. That actually looks really cool.
Because you can buy things anonymously.
I would like you
usually.
switch out. Dude, can I see that? That's good quality. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's the same. We got the dagger there. And the axe there.
Nice. It has a stand.
Oh, sorry, Jason. He just fainted because of her. So she's gonna have the machete right there. That's not how she holds a machete. You don't hold it like that.
You could.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Quite unique, that's for sure. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I like that. Don't know if my wife's gonna like it though, but I like that.
I don't know if I do like it. No offense. I like these guys.
Yeah, I know. You can't be the original.
I just feel like cosplay.
Yeah.
Cool. I got a statue that's cosplay. But yeah.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. That really helps us out.
And if you have any other ideas for any future episodes, please just follow the link below
And make sure to
us.
stay tuned for the Carpenter trailer at the end of this episode.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next time.
See you next time. I'm Christian Ackerman.
I'm Tim Nydell.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
In the shadows, in the dark, it lurks. It watches.
Be prepared to scream. He will come. He will find you.
It waits. It waits for you. For fear.
Sir!
I saw a robin today.
Coming soon.